It is just so dim, depressing atmosphere. Not using bite is like kind of sad, just because it's more fun. I mean, I guess more viable is better than, you know, how Artificer was. Oh, I guess I used it. Sure have, Blade Wolf. I still have melee character regen, which is nice. I'm not gonna give a real full judgment for the boss until I've, like, you know, beaten it a few times. Because my impression is it gets items, therefore it is bad. Everything up to that seemed pretty cool. But, like, you know, ruins the boss. Gotta get rid of this. Maybe there'll be a scrapper. Oh, gasoline's super good for this character. Yeah, it is bad to get punished for having a good build. Like, there's no redeeming factor about design like that. So what's, like, my most likely way of treating that is if there's not some, like, hidden mechanic that makes it really easy, or, like, you don't have to deal with that particular phase for some reason, then I just, you know, get the monster log and only obliterate. Never fight the boss again, you know? Well, it's not like... It's tough to describe, like, really precisely. Abysmalite, thank you for the 2 months with Prime. Really appreciate that. Thank you for keeping the free sub alive. It's more so that it's not... It's not that it takes your items and uses them against you so much as it can use any items, and because of that, it completely invalidates a lot of items from being worth taking if you want to complete the game. Like, that it invalidates good items is extremely bad. I need a scrapper real bad. Definitely need movement speed here. I heard that affliction things were bad for it. Like, that didn't work or something. I thought people were saying that. I got one of the new lunar items and one of the new boss items. I think only one of each, yes. I got the spine one that drops the buff regions for you and enemies, and I think that that's something that I'll never take, because it just kind of doesn't seem very good, buffing enemies randomly. And I got the Dune Strider boss item, which seems super, super good, and actually straight up makes me want to fight Dune Striders, so I think that that's, like, awesome. Yeah, if the boss took your items and didn't use them, that would be totally fine. That would absolutely be 100% completely acceptable. Dune Strider's boss item gives you the Dune Strider's healing thing, but passively all the time. One enemy per stack of the item. Oh yeah, Dio would work for the boss. Like, great. Well, yeah, that's the same thing that I and probably at least 2 other people have been saying about, like, Void Fields. Void Fields is only okay because it's not mandatory. And I mean, technically neither is the final boss, I guess. But another technically here, you only have to do the Void Fields once because there's only a reward for beating it and a an environment log that you can find every single time. Whereas the boss, you'll, definitely have to beat it once. You might have to beat it every time you want to increase your Eclipse level. I'm not sure if Obliterating works for that. I haven't looked into Eclipse yet. And you might have to... Well, you most likely will have to fight it a bunch of times to get the monster log. You got scrapped from a Shrine of Order. Oh no. I didn't think of that because I completely forgot that Shrines of Order existed, but that's really funny. The boss has a chance to drop the log between each phase. That's really interesting. I guess that's not terrible then, at least. Guaranteed hidden Shrine of Order on the final stage. What? Well, you could easily turn all of your whites and greens into one red item because of the guaranteed cauldrons, right? Like, you can make Shrine of Order pretty much guaranteed to be a certain thing, but I still feel like you probably don't want that against the boss. Like, unless you get extremely lucky about the things in the cauldron things, in which case I guess maybe. Interesting, I guess, is all I can really say about that. If you know where the log is on the final level, you are free to tell me. I don't really want to look around such a huge level for a log. Normally I would be like, let me look around a while, but that one would actually be like, let me look around for a nice long while. And I took the default poison, not blight. I feel like I'm jumping higher because of the whole sprinting thing. Definitely jumping farther. Below the boss platform. It is exactly where I would have put it myself. I couldn't see it there, so I didn't know for sure. But I also don't know the render distance for things like that. I think that most of the content in this update is good, but it is definitely not as good as pretty much any of the other updates, is my initial impression. I was reading what people were saying about Captain in the Discord earlier today, and I mean, I'll form my own impressions once I unlock and play the character, but not very promising. So I would say that there is some great stuff in this update, but the final boss and apparently the character, oh boy. And I'm gonna go ahead and leave now. And just like, I don't know, some of the stuff makes it kind of disappointing. Too bad Clover doesn't affect the bans anymore. What do I do? I mean, like I said, I have to play the character. I don't know, but what I read was concerning, I guess. Bans aren't RNG anymore, yeah. They activate guaranteed on like big hits that do like 600% or something like that. So you can kind of plan them for a big damage up at a certain point in your like rotation. %? That's not so bad. Yeah, that's the cooldown. What's the point if they only trigger on stuff that probably kills enemies? I don't think that that's so much of a concern. I think that it's, first off, probably more focused as a boss thing. You want to be able to do big damage to bosses. But also there's like more AoE associated with them both, I think. Anything else I want to get rid of? Fungus, definitely. Other than that, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. But I mean, it also just makes it so that you're more likely to actually get that one shot, which isn't a bad thing. Yeah, fungus has a purpose, becoming scrap. Same with PSG. PSG actually has a purpose because you can make it scrap. Same with Warbanner. You can, you know, they replaced all these items with an item that lets you get whatever item you want. Oh, Chair God. It's a couple of people have subbed. I don't update the title immediately because that's, you know, a lot of effort basically to update it all the time. So that's just where it was before the stream started. Did this guy like jump down? I didn't even hear him spawn. Whoa, wait. Oh, they're jumping across from the other side, I guess. Absolutely nothing, Chair God. Yeah, set a new one. Movement speed. Yeah, movement speed. Monster Teeth is a percentage now? Oh, that's cool. Wow, I really am overshooting these now with this whole sprint thing. I'm never going to do a 24-hour stream. 24-hour streams aren't fun for anyone, really. Teleporter's over there. Cool. Only one. Oh, teleporter's over there. I'm not even gonna look over there. I'm just gonna save the time. This build isn't that bad. Yep, War Banner is worth it because you can turn it into scrap. I mean, it does activate when you, it does activate when you, when you activate teleporter, I believe. But, like, it also can be replaced with scrap, which is great. Ooh, fancy. So this item was changed a little bit so that it does 3 times the damage at 1/3 the frequency, but scales with your movement speed or whatever, how frequently it'll shoot off. What, oh yeah, what did they do to the desk plant since they said they were buffing it? It wasn't 1 to OP8 that was the longest. I did all quests, all DLC once in Borderlands 2. Before Lilith DLC, of course. And that was like 16. That was like a 16-hour run or so. 5% max HP heal. Okay, alright. Scale's better. Alright. Cool. It's great now? Guess I'll have to get it eventually. Oh, you know what? I never noticed that I had the glowing band on my hand when it's available to activate. Oh, that's cool. That's a good change. I guess I want this. Yeah, look, I'm wearing the band, sort of. I'm doing my best to wear the band. It looks funny on engineer turrets. I believe that. Why does it cost $1 million to highlight a message? Because highlighting messages is pointless and annoying, but people seem to like the ability to do it. Lots of bleed, but then the boss is gonna bleed me real bad, but I'm also accurate. I just don't care. Oh no, I don't want to take a good item because the boss is designed stupidly. Another one. Oh, there's so much loot. Griggs, thank you for the 2-month sub. How's it going? I would say, honestly, it's going great. Thanks for the continued support. I guess I gotta kill this thing. Oh my god, I overshot real hard. I can't do it. It's just, I can't aim this thing anymore. There we go. The Python. Thank you for the 25-month sub. Appreciate you sticking around, my friend. Very long time. Hey, thanks, Griggs. What have they done to Mercenary? Mercenary doesn't have melee character health regen anymore. And now basically you just get extra damage sometimes and like a lot of free cooldown. I would say the character really feels the same to play overall. Mobility. I should get a use item at some point. Maybe. Yeah, I know med kits aren't bad. They give you a lot of healing, but in the case of healing, I can't think of anything more frustrating to give the boss than healing. Greed, you're not the first person to ask me that lately. In fact, I have to tell the other person that has asked me that lately that someone asked that. I'll try to remember after the stream. No, I died to the item steal phase of the boss a couple times yesterday. I fought it 3 times. Mercenary died first phase, like right away. I'm gonna hide behind this boss. That does not work. Huntress died to item steal phase. Get me out of here. Okay, I'm gonna leave. And then Rex died to item steal phase. It seems like the item steal phase is trash, like I expect. It definitely seems like it. Yeah, I'm definitely far enough away for that. I just need to heal, please. If you loop until you're extremely strong, that just means the boss steals more items from you and kills you faster, I would assume. Like, the boss takes all of your items and uses them, while you have no items left. I'm gonna die if I don't kill this. God dang it. Whatever. You killed him before he stole all your items by looping once. If that works, then that works. Alright. Boss isn't an elite. I don't think guillotines would help. Also, elites don't seem to die unless you're the thing that deals the damage that takes them below the threshold for guillotine. I mean, sure, yeah, you just have to hit it like once. But, like, it wouldn't just automatically die. Is there another moon donut? Maybe. Give the boss glass and hit with the Freon. Yeah, I mean that's reasonable. Oh my god, I overshot so much. Like, this is so far now, it's sprinting. I know you get items back, but I didn't get very many items back while I was fighting either time in that phase. And I mean, it's good if you can just kill it really fast by getting more items from looping again. But then the problem becomes, if you want to kill the final boss effectively, you have to do a really long run, which is, like, fine as a streamer. I can, you know, I've got time to do a 2-hour run. But, like, that's not very friendly for a game where you can't save quit for a normal, you know, casual gamer, right? I mean, yes, one loop like the length of one loop depends on how you play the game. And most people seem to think that you need to rush through the game, so it might be like 1 hour 20 for someone going at a normal speed. Or what people think is a normal speed that you need to go at. Because you have to loop all the way to stage 5 again. But, like, I don't know, if you play like me, that would take like an hour 40. The boss item I have from the Grove Tender is shooting. Yeah, the last boss in the first game was really good. Providence was really well made and, like, fair and just good. Like, it was designed with attacks and mechanics that were good, smart, meant for players. I do big damage, though, so I mean, this run's good. So there's like some big bonus if you actually finish your third basic attack now, I believe. Get rid of that. I mean, this is a roguelite. That's, I guess, how I would describe it. Really? You just knocked me off of the platform? I'm just trying to punch you. Oh boy, am I dying. I'm a shock elite? That's cool. I feel like this run is really, really strong. And because of being acrid, maybe I could do a whole boatload of damage. Even if I went to the final stage now. Like, I would just be able to kill that phase if that's the true play. But I don't know if it's really bad if I get close to the boss. While it's stealing my items. And I actually have movement, which is, I think, the biggest thing about that boss that you want. At least on a character that's not, like, you know, super movement heavy. Acrid has terrible movement. Wow, it goes so far. But, like, I feel pretty quick, pretty effective. Well, boss will never get brain stalks. Neither will I on that stage, it won't matter. I could scrap it just to, like, at the end of this level, just to get red scrap in my log. Probably will. I have 7. It's gonna guaranteed bleed me, which is gonna suck. What I need is a use item that heals me. Or I guess the blast shower would work. What are you all about? Cautious slug. There were no use items here that I found. Maybe the shrines would have helped, though. Okay, I was like, are you really gonna overshoot this? Alright, well, that one, my own fault. Gee, I should probably get rid of Razor Wire, because homing damage retaliation is, well, something you don't want your enemies to have, because that's bad. This is very, actually terrible. I have to run away from that whole situation, or I'm gonna have a bad time. Oh, the lockbox. I found it. I'd really like to kill one elite. That'd be awesome. They're all getting stuck in the teleporter, which I find hilarious. They should probably fix that, though. Too bad I'm never going to activate that, since I haven't found the doll that activates on kill effects. Oh, I forgot to scrap. Okay, well, I got rid of the item, but I didn't get it in time. Never getting red scrap. Anyway, this is like pretty quick. Get items back last to first. That kind of sucks too. Maybe. I mean, in my case, it definitely sucks. Whoa. I just want to hit you. Why do I go flying so hard? It's too hard for me. Oh, and then that time I just didn't go flying enough. I also forgot to go get the, oh my god. I forgot to go get the freaking lockbox. I can't do it. I can't, like, hit them with these things. Pretend I didn't see the lockbox, yeah. I have a med kit. Oh, that sucks. Oh, I didn't even see the question mark. Oh well. Ah. Cool. Order shrine. Order the med kit? What if I get all med kit? I don't think that this game got patched like yesterday. And I definitely have the movement, so I'm probably going to cheat and use my scrap to get items without actually trading other items because, well, screw it. No, I didn't get the Chimera log yet. Well, at least I get it back first. Definitely cheating, though. No shame. Leave me alone. Yes, that used one scrap 5 times. Alright, do I have the movement to, like, go for this? Definitely, easily. Wow, you go. Yep, there it is. That's definitely exactly where I thought it would be. I could see that for Acrid, sniping from one of the pillars. Oh man, my damage is like amazing. I think I can just use my movement skill to get on one of the pillars. Fortunately, like, I mean, I might have to be a little patient, because he gets too close to you to use any non-homing attack, basically, from on the pillar. But I can use my pandemic whenever, like, and it still does pretty good damage. No, I think that most of my damage comes from the fact that poison is, like, busted. Like, poison's super good. Use the mod to play as enemies and play as Mithrix. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, that's tricky, man. Maybe one day I'll learn his attacks. Like, I feel like all of the phases up to the item steal might be okay. Might be, like, acceptable, not garbage. Oh yeah, I can spend all my time up here. This one's a little sketchy, though, nonetheless. Because the flying ones, they have, like, a very scary attack. It does, like, big damage. I can't. Yeah, the flying lunar chimeras I don't like fighting against, but I'm not going to go and say they're bad. Like, yeah, I definitely don't like them. But it's just because they do that one attack that does so much damage, and you're, like, supposed to attack it, but it's really fast. That. Yeah, Happiest Mask would be good for anyone besides Engineer, most likely. Though I don't think that you would still have these for the period of time, you know, like, during the fight. Of course, next phase, there's like a couple of the lunar chimeras that will spawn during the fight, so you might get them for help. But I don't think it would really matter like too much outside of this phase. Yeah, never take Beetle Guard. It'll kill you. I don't know if chimeras would be included in Dissonance. That would be kind of fun though. Like I like those things. They look cool. They move cool. All right, Chair God, calm down. Don't spam. One warning. Soulless probes can spawn as enemies without larger probes, I believe. I think. Not like I think. No, I hadn't noticed that. Like a shifted focus to robot stuff, besides this level, obviously. But I mean, yeah, I guess Roboballs and whatnot. Okay, now there's just that guy. I'm gonna take the chance and like go in there and really spam like big attacks while he's trying to take my stuff. The worms were sick and probably could have been pretty sick in this game. Oh, I've messed up. Man, you gotta. Oh, I hit a ceiling. Neat. Owie. The rotating attack does hit you up here? That's funny. Oh, I'm dead. Oh well. Got the environment log.